Hey y'all, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I am a homeschooling mama of five. I hesitated because I've changed my intro a little bit because I started work. Well, I have been working for the last 8 months anyway, but I don't know, this just new job, it feels different in a good way. So anyway, we are doing laundry, as you can tell. It needed to be done. Those clothes right there are clean. I just hadn't folded them, so I needed to take them to my room. And then these little bits and pieces, I hope I'm not the only one that does this. Well, maybe I do hope I am the only one, so that means nobody else has to struggle with this, right? There's always odds and ends in my laundry room. There's never just a simple basket full of dirty clothes. So the one that you just saw me emptying was towels that I hadn't put away. So we keep towels over there in that little basket because we've got one of those blow up jacuzzis and it's right outside the laundry room door. And then of course I'm going through all the whites that I had thrown in that laundry basket because I wash them separate because I like to use bleach. But I never have a big enough like pile to do a huge load, and I always try to make it sure, till it's big enough that I don't feel like I'm wasting anything, but then I realize it starts to stink of the sour, and I can't stand the soured, so I'm like, I just need to do the small loads. So that's what I was doing, just picking up the odds and ends. I always have odds and ends, though. I don't know if that's an ADHD thing or if I'm just lazy or what the deal is, but everywhere in my house there is some little odds and ends section. I finally finished up all my liquid Tide, so I need to go to Sam's Club and get some Tide Pods because that's what my kids use because they do their own laundry. And Tide Pod, I guess that was singular. It meant to be plural. The Tide Pods, I prefer those for my kids because while I know they are a little pricey, I don't have to worry about them wasting. I feel like if they had the liquid, that they would just pour it everywhere. And they're convenient. So, and I don't mind the Tide Pods. They're actually the best price over all of them I have found, even the other brands and stuff at Sam's Club, because I wanted to try the Arm& Hammer pods. I just noticed those at Walmart, but they were still a better price at Sam's Club to buy the Tide Pods. So we're just going to stick with those. Ooh, I got some Olaplex. I'm excited to try that. Yes, it's because of TikTok, or actually I saw a reel. I don't actually watch TikToks. I watch Instagram reels because, man, the few times I have watched TikTok, the things that they recommend in my feed, obviously I want to watch them because I get sucked down it, but they're not anything that I would ever think I'd want to watch. And it's always like murder mysteries and that type of stuff. And I don't want to watch that stuff on my own because it bothers, it'll bother me and I'll think about it all day long. So I don't do TikTok. On Instagram, though, the reels are always goofy and funny, and that's what I like. That's the type of things I enjoy. So anyway, that's what I was saying. I saw an Instagram reel that I think was originally a TikTok about the Olaplex. So yes, I am going down that rabbit hole. But my mother-in-law, she used to be a hairstylist, and she said that it's supposed to be really, really good stuff. So I take her word on just about anything beauty related. So she does know her stuff. And if y'all can tell, my bedroom's, it is really starting to get like I can finally see all the progress. Y'all see, here's my nest, but my nest is even getting a little bit smaller. And I think the key here is to clean it up more regularly. This is the little things I'm telling y'all about that I collect everywhere I go. I don't understand. There was a squid dresser knob that I had ordered off of Shein. Never put it on a door. I don't know why I only ordered one, and I'm not really sure why I got it. So anyway, we'll just, that was over a year ago, so we'll just chalk it up to who knows what was going on. I don't remember. So I'm noticing that this is the key. This is the key to keeping my house clean is, well, I'm not going to say clean, but keeping it manageable. It's just doing a little bit here and there on a regular basis. This was my day off. I spent about an hour tidying up and stuff before I had to take my daughter to her class. And as you can see, we had already left and come back, and I was just switching the laundry out. That's why I no longer had my pajamas on. So I want to take a second and give a quick shout out to Ashley over at Living with Lily. Girl, you made my day. I was watching your video the other day and you gave me a shout out and had my video on in the background. And I tell you what, you made this girl's dreams come true to see one of my videos in someone else's. That was just, oh my gosh, you are like the sweetest person ever. And if you guys haven't checked out her channel, you need to. I tell you what, if you want to support a woman that supports other women, y'all need to get over there because this is what we should be doing in real life more. Because I don't know about y'all, I've always struggled to have a lot of female friends just because I don't know, we can be mean and catty sometimes, and it's not necessary. And I just find myself just kind of avoiding really all situations, male or females, it doesn't matter. But this is what women need to be doing is holding each other up. What do they say? Straighten each other's crowns. And I tell you what, that is what Ashley does. She is just an amazing friend. She is an amazing YouTuber. And again, she absolutely made my day. I know she's watching this because she's always watching my videos because she's just amazing like that. So y'all go check her out. I'm gonna put her below. So again, I just thank you so much, Ashley, and also a special thank you to Yvonne for checking in on me on my first day of work. Oh, I'm overwhelmed with the love. I really needed that this week. I got some other stuff going on, and just I really needed that female support. It's just like I said before. Women can be, y'all. We can. I'm sure. I know I have in the past too. We can be mean. Sometimes, there's an absolutely really good reason for it, and then and sometimes we're just quick to be on the defense because we're just so used to that type of stuff. So it really is important to me. It stands out to me, just that extra, hey, how you doing? Hey, I was thinking about you. Like it really made my day, and it was so sweet. So thank you, Yvonne, so much. I love y'all so much. Y'all are just wonderful. Again, this YouTube community is just fabulous. So my video, speaking of things that I am so very thankful for, is not as long as it normally is because my husband really, really stepped up this week. Not that he needed to, but he, we had already talked. There were going to be a few things that he was going to be doing that I normally do, and cooking dinner is one of them. I got to be honest, y'all, I'm burned out on cooking dinner, and I will gladly keep doing it, but he's wanting to cook, and I'm going to be gone 3 nights a week. So my kids, when we normally eat dinner, it's usually about 5 o'clock, and I won't be home until 6. So in theory, if I'm cooking dinner, it won't be ready till 7. And I don't want to spend my evening after I've been in the car and I've been at work cooking. I know some people love that, and that's their way of, calming down. My sister does. That's her therapy. She loves to cook. It is not mine. So my husband, he gets home at 5. So he'll be home a lot earlier than I will. So on the days that I have to work, he says he's going to cook. But he also, too, he enjoys it. If you guys have seen some of these things on here, he's like all into these recipes. Now, some of them, I got to say, this is why he hasn't really done it in the past, is when he does go to cook, they're usually, the ingredients are a little bit more expensive. But honestly, that's okay. If it means we're going to get a good meal and pay just a little bit more than I normally would, and he enjoys it, I think that's great. I think it's great. So he'll be cooking on Mondays and Fridays. But this weekend, man, he cooked all weekend. He did all the dishes, cleaned the whole kitchen, and I was home. Plus, he did a whole bunch of other stuff. And I know some people are probably thinking, well, he's supposed to. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things, But my husband's always been great to help me, and I don't ever feel like I do more than I should or anything like that. I always look at chores, household chores, and everything else as a mathematical equation. I think I should do 40 hours of work. He has a full-time job where he actually works 50 hours a week. So I just kind of did it this way. I subtract the amount of hours I'm at work away from the house from 40, and whatever's left, I put into cleaning the house. So that's how I feel. Now, so that's what we're, doing. So anyway, but he went beyond what I expected him to do this weekend. I just kind of figured I'd cook a little, he'd cook a little, but I think he knew I was extra stressed this week on top of work and everything else. I had some other stuff going on, and he wanted, he went and did it, and I am so very grateful. And I do have to say too, it never goes without fail. He thanks me for dinner. He thanks me when I do his laundry. He thanks me when I clean the house. And I'm always like, well, thanks for going to work. I'm like, he's like, well, you know what I mean. And I don't mean to be a smart aleck. I think it's important to thank each other for things, even if they're what you're supposed to do, just to show that you're grateful, because it's very easy to feel not appreciated, especially I think, when we do the things that we kind of take for granted. I mean, it's literally when he goes to work, that's time of his life that he won't ever get back, just so our family, can do what it does. And the same thing with me. Cleaning my house is time I will never get back. So, it works both ways, I think. So I said all that to say how grateful I am for all of y'all. But that's why my video is shorter, is because I was going to do all these other things in the kitchen, and I went to go do, and I'm like, there aren't any dishes to unload. He's like, well, I already got them. I was like, let's go clean the sink too. He's like, well, I already got it. He's like, you were doing other stuff. I figured I'd go ahead and get it out of the way. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. So I'm like, okay, well, that's great. So if that makes for a shorter video, I would say I'm sorry. I am sorry I don't have any more content, but I'll tell you what, I did enjoy that time of just kind of hanging out. I mean, I was doing other stuff, but honestly, now that I think about it, I'm not quite sure what I did. We had basketball, and I kept my nephew this weekend, and oh my gosh, he's a cutie. Oh, so he calls me TT, and he's calling Jeremy. We always call Jeremy Uncle, but he can't say it because he's only 1.5, and he calls him Kaka. So we're TT and Kaka. And my husband's like, I don't think that's what he's saying. I was like, okay. So we tried to get him to say it again, and sure enough, that's what he's saying. So anyway, it was pretty funny. So I'm cleaning my counters with Lysol. No, it's not Lysol. I don't use Lysol. It's Pine Sol. I wiped them all down before I swept because I knew there was a ton of crumbs and stuff. So I wanted to make sure, I wasn't wiping stuff on after I swept it. So, save myself that extra step. But as y'all know, I like to sweep and vacuum before I mop. I just don't feel like it does, I don't think either one does a better job. I think you have to have them both. So anyway, that's what I did here. And then I got my Pine Sol and I mopped. I will not be skipping another week again. I did that last week, and quickly regretted that. And I don't know what it is, but I swear every time I go to mop, it's like when it's raining, and I think I do it out of spite. I don't know why I do that too. It's like, oh, you're raining, you're going to get the ground wet. Well, I'm going to get my floor wet then. And then my dogs are going to get my floor wet with their muddy paw prints. So I don't know why I do it that way, but it does always work out that way. And believe it or not, I do have a little bit of a system here. This is something I've done the last 2 times I've mopped, is I just kind of start from the island on the outside and then just work my way until I'm all the way done. Because if you guys notice, I don't do things in straight lines. I end up going zigzag and everywhere else. And to someone that likes like lines and just a specific direction, I am probably your worst nightmare. I don't know why I do that too. I'm like all over the place. I'm the same way with mowing the grass, and I think that's why I don't mow the grass anymore, is because I drive everybody nuts, because I don't have those straight lines. I pretty much look like I'm drunk on a lawnmower. So yeah, what was that? Who was that? George Jones that got the DUI for being on a lawnmower? I don't know. I know that's something that I don't know if it's funny or not. It is to me. I have seen more than my fair share of men on lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers at the gas stations here. And it is quite comical. So West Virginia does have some stereotypes, and I gotta be honest, I've seen quite a few reasons as to why we have those stereotypes. But that is what it is. So I'm just getting my hallway. As you can see, Trixie is trying to fight my vacuum cleaner again. She just cannot stand it. But I, again, vacuumed and mopped. And that area back at the very back by my hutch, it seems to be one of the dog spots. I'm constantly having to mop it. I normally use my spot mop, or I'll get, a rag and some spray. And I don't know, it's about to drive me nuts. So this area probably gets cleaned more than any other part of the house. So I don't know, we'll have to figure something out. All right, y'all, this is my Kroger food haul. I don't normally do click lists. In fact, I've never done it with Kroger. Well, I haven't done it in the last couple years because anyway, for us, it leaves a lot to be desired. I think that's just where we live in kind of a rural area. So this was $113.56, and I had coupons and discounts, so it was $30 off. I don't remember the prices and they're on my phone, so I'm just gonna kind of quickly show you guys what I got. Bananas, lettuce, the Honeycrisp apples were on sale for $1.99 a pound. They really like this. Oh, let me show you this. I got this on sale too, didn't I? This is my nephew Sebastian. Hi, Sebastian, you say hi? Hi, yeah. We're having a sleepover, aren't we? Yeah. He likes Uncle more than Auntie. The Smithfield bacon was on sale for $3.59 a piece, so I got 5 of them. These were on sale for $1.49. These were on sale, I'm not sure for how much, but I like to take these. I'm taking these to my lunch at work. These are Jeremy's bars. Of course, Jeremy got enough. Oh my gosh. I did not realize how much this London broil was. Okay, well, apparently we got a $22 London broil. Yeah, that did not realize how much that was. Well, I guess we're eating fancy this week. My Carb Master yogurts, cream cheese for cracked chicken. These go with Jeremy's broil. Bread, that's $1.79. This they gave me for the price of the Kroger butter syrup because we love the butter syrup. Sharp cheddar cheese because we're out. Blueberries, they were on sale and the kids love those. Butter because we were getting out. Tomatoes to go with the London broil. Eggs because we were out. I think these were $3.99, $4.99 I think. I'm not sure. They weren't as expensive as they were last week. This was supposed to be waffles, but they gave me a pancake and a waffle. And honestly, as frustrating as this pickup was, I don't care at this point. I'm just happy they didn't overcharge me. I'm going to tell you guys, I will not be doing it again. So anyway, I understand how that stuff works and all that, but it definitely was not worth the effort or worth the convenience for us. So next time I just won't do the fuel points and go on a different day if that's what it happens. And that's why we had to get them today. Otherwise I would have gone on my day off, but they were doing that 4 times the fuel points. And so anyway, these were on sale for $1.50 each. There should have been an ice cream somewhere, but I'm thinking it's made its way in the freezer. And then we got 2 things of chicken breast because they were on sale for $1.99. All right, y'all, it's way too loud in the back of the house, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and that's my Kroger food haul. All right, so if y'all have been here a minute, you know that this is getting towards the end of the video. This is about 3 or 4 loads of laundry. The majority of this is from what I did over the period of the day. Some of it, I think 1 load may have been just a load that I had done during the week, and of course I didn't fold because that's just something I do. So laundry is what it is. Sometimes I can keep up with it and sometimes I can't. It does always get washed. It just very rarely gets folded. So I am really excited to go buy some new clothes. I don't normally get too excited about clothes, but my new job, I need to be business casual. And I have enough outfits in there that I'm going to be honest, I don't need any new clothes. But I would like to buy, maybe an outfit or 2. I got some leggings, and that was something I sort of needed. All of mine had, busted in the normal spots that a girl with a caboose would bust, and that's fine. It's been probably 5 or 6 years since I've bought any leggings. Well, I need to be specific. Ankle length leggings. I've got a ton of capri leggings, but it's not warm enough yet to wear those. But those are like the universal piece of clothing. They can be comfy, they can be professional, they can be whatever you want it to be. They could be sporty. So I bought a big multi-pack off of Amazon. And they're the ones that are like the tummy control ones, which I love those. So yeah, that's what I got for work. And normally I think, had I done this job 2 years ago, I would have bought is not a word, y'all. I would have gone out and purchased an entire new wardrobe, probably put a ridiculous amount of it on a credit card, and have been paying it off for who knows how long. I'm not doing that this time. I worked my butt off to get us out of credit card debt, which wasn't a lot, but it was enough that I definitely don't want to do it again. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to save up a little bit of money, and I'm going to go get a couple pieces that I can be proud of, and that, I think I'll appreciate them more. I don't know what it is about buying stuff on credit cards. Like, it's not near as fun as paying cash, or maybe it's the opposite way. I don't know. You have more of a sense of pride with the cash, I guess, and I do anyway, and I tend to want to take care of it more. So there will be stuff happens in life, and sometimes you have to put stuff on credit cards. But I would like to say from this point on, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put anything I don't have to. And clothes are something I don't need right now. It is 100% a want, because I have enough outfits in here that I could wear the same one twice and it won't matter. And I only work 3 days a week, so granted, that'll be fine. Enough time to mix and match. Like I said, with the leggings, you can wear a shirt, you can wear a dress, you can wear a skirt, you can wear whatever. I do not miss the days of hose and tights. But granted, the last time I wore those, I think I was like 10, and I was going to church with the poofy dresses. So we hang most of our clothes. I don't do dressers anymore because I am not responsible, and I treat my dresser like I don't know what you would call it, but it's not clean. It's always messy. The drawers are always off. So we just go without. I've got a couple bins in my closet for, undies and socks and anything like that. And then like I said, we hang the rest of them. I do wash my 6-year-old's clothes. And I wash my husband's clothes. Now, he puts up all his clothes. I don't fool with them. I'll fold them and get them ready and stick them on his side of the sink, and he'll go and put them up. So that's really just about all that is. Well, thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. You guys are just amazing. I'm just so thankful for all of y'all. I think I already just said that. I find myself repeating my words quite a bit, but I am. I mean it, though, so if nothing else, you know that that's coming from my heart. So I hope wherever y'all are at, you are having a blessed one, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Bye.